24 hours surviving with only $1. The most unnecessary struggle of my life. If you ever want to test your survival skills, your mental strength, and your ability to make horrible decisions, I highly recommend trying to survive 24 hours with only $1. Actually, I don't recommend it at all, but I did it anyway, because why live a normal life when you can suffer for content? This is the story of how I went from a confident human being to a starving raccoon wandering the city with one lonely, fragile dollar. An essay so dramatic, so chaotic, so unnecessary, your teacher might actually give it an A+ out of pure concern. Chapter 1: The Dollar That Decided My Fate. It all began with me holding a crumpled $1 bill like it was Excalibur. I felt powerful until I realized this was all I was allowed to use for the next 24 hours. The economy laughed. My wallet cried. My brain asked, "Are we sure about this?" But it was too late. The challenge had begun. Chapter 2: The Quest for Water, aka the Hydration Hunger Games. Water is free, right? Wrong. Not in 2025. I marched across the city like a lost wanderer, desperately searching for hydration that didn't require money. Every fountain I saw looked like a health hazard. Every cafe wanted $3 for water like it was liquid gold. Finally, like a miracle, I found a public tap. I drank like I had been walking across the Sahara Desert. Birds watched me judgmentally. I didn't care. I was alive. Chapter 3: Breakfast of the Broke. With exactly $1, I entered the store ready to feast like a king. But the reality hit. Chips, $1.79. Chocolate, $2.19. Happiness, not for sale. Eventually, I found a single sad banana. It looked like it had been through things. It was 93% brown and 7% hope, but it cost 99 cents, so it was mine. I took a bite. I felt no joy, only survival. Chapter 4: The Miserable Middle Hours. Around noon, my stomach started yelling louder than a kid in a supermarket. Benches suddenly looked like beds. Clouds looked like food. I was questioning life like a philosopher who skipped breakfast. I tried everything to get more food without breaking the rules. Free trivia challenge? No one cared. Push-ups for a snack? People laughed. Trade my dollar? Someone tried to give me a rock. Finally, a kind stranger gave me a leftover snack. I almost cried. It tasted like hope, friendship, and possibly expired mayonnaise.
Chapter 5: The Night of Pure Suffering. Nightfall arrived like a villain, and suddenly the world became colder, darker, and 10 times more dramatic. I had no bed, no blanket, and no dignity left. I tried sleeping on a bench, which felt like lying on a metal spine. Every sound scared me. A dog barked, and I nearly ascended out of fear. By 3 a.m., my soul left my body and came back. By 4 a.m., I started negotiating with the moon. By 5 a.m., I just accepted pain as a lifestyle. Chapter 6: The Dawn of Victory and Regret. When the sun rose, I knew I had survived the dumbest challenge ever. My body was weak, my stomach was empty, my dignity was missing. But I did it. 24 hours, $1.00. I learned many important lessons. $1 is basically a joke. Hunger makes you humble. I would not survive a zombie apocalypse. But most importantly, suffering makes great content. In conclusion, should you try this? No. Surviving 24 hours with $1 was painful, tragic, questionable, and absolutely worth writing an essay about. Would I do it again? Absolutely not. Would I do a 48-hour version for views? Maybe.